I ain't gonna lie, this is real interesting. Chicago Bulls and Zach Lavine both open to exploring potential trades. First off, love it. Gotta get Zach Lavine out of there. I know they got DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, but you gotta move on, bro. If you Zach Lavine, bro, let's be honest, bro. You gotta go play for somebody that's in the taking or trying to contend for a title. That's not a lot of teams. It's probably about 6 or 7 teams in the league that's on that level or potentially make some noise. I'm gonna tell y'all one team that I think he should do. One got to be the Warriors. Obviously, Steph is out tonight, knee soreness. They've lost 4 of the last 5, right? Decent team. A lot of people have as a contender. Steph has not had a 20-point scorer besides him the whole season, right? Now, I'm not saying to trade Chris Paul. I think you keep him. He runs the second unit well. But you have to consider Zach Lavine potentially trading him maybe for a Klay Thompson, right? A little bit past his prime. I don't know if the Warriors will ever do this, but you got to consider it, right? Past his prime, maybe do a draft pick, maybe throw in a younger piece in there, maybe like a Moody in there, you know what I'm saying? And maybe throw in a Klay Thompson and maybe a couple draft picks. Only reason I say that is because when he's out, or even when he's on the floor, we know what Steph does with the ball. Obviously, Zach Lavine's got to play more off the ball, but I think that suits him well. And I think he brings another dimension to the offense, right? Steph don't have to be Superman every single night, right? They got somebody else that can get points and get it in bunches and also create his own shot. So you got to consider that too if you're the Warriors. Maybe reach out and at least entertain a conversation, entertain a phone call. The other teams I would say, definitely Miami Heat. They need another scorer, right? They got Tyler Hero, who's really good, but, got Jimmy, you got Bam, but you need another piece. I think he would be another good piece in addition to Miami that makes them dangerous, right, come postseason time. We know how good they play. They're not really a regular season team. They're more a postseason type of team. He could be a great addition to their team as well, I think. And the last one might have to be the Sixers. Now, I know they're playing well. They're 8-1. They're probably not going to make this move, right? Because Tyrese Maxey's playing out of his mind. Just recently had a 50-point game. Joel Embiid hit the second lead to score in the NBA right now. It just flows well, right? But you think about maybe potentially adding a third star. Maybe Tyrese Maxey doesn't have to do what he's doing all the time. Now, he's young. He's only 22. He's trying to play for a max contract. But what I say is that when playoffs come in, you got to think about this. Teams key in on certain players. Like, they're going to key in on Maxey. So, obviously, they got good depth. They got Kelly Oubre, but, he's recovered from the injury after the accident. You know what I'm saying? They got Tobias Harris. They got those kind of weapons, right? But you might need another guy come playoff time. I think Zach Lavine could be that guy that you can get a ball to and can go get you a bucket. Now, they got some good, decent players on the team, don't get me wrong, but they don't have, like, that other star besides Maxey and maybe Embiid. Then again, they could be like, okay, we don't want to do that. We like what our young guy is doing, and he could be the cornerstone or franchise piece for us. So, if you're the Sixers, you at least entertain the phone call and see what they're asking for. If it's too much, then you move on. But I love this for Zach Lavine. Hopefully he can go to a contender. But those are the 3 teams I think that potentially he can make a big difference. The Warriors, the Sixers, and Miami. All those teams I think would be really great to have them and to be, really excellent additions to the team.